Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about the subjects in Unit 9. We're going to talk about animal habitats, personal pronouns and possessive adjectives, obligation and necessity. Let's start with animal habitats. Our first word is forest. A large area of land covered with trees and plants, usually larger than a wood, or the trees and plants themselves. Antarctic, a very cold area around the South Pole that includes Antarctica and the surrounding seas. Freshwater, water that doesn't contain any salt, especially water found in lakes and rivers. Savanna, a large, flat area of land covered with grass, usually with few trees, that is found in hot countries, especially in Africa. Mountain, a raised part of the Earth's surface, much larger than a hill, the top of which might be covered in snow. Ocean, a very large area of sea. Desert, an area often covered with sand or rocks, where there is very little rain and not many plants. Now let's see animals and their habitats. Horned viper snake. Its habitat is desert. Stick insect. Its habitat is forest. Elephant seal. Its habitat is Antarctic. Clownfish. Its habitat is ocean. African dwarf frog. Its habitat is freshwater. Golden eagle. Its habitat is mountain. Antelope. Its habitat is savanna. Now we will go on with personal pronouns and possessive adjectives. Here you can see subject pronouns and object pronouns. Subject pronouns in English are I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they. Object pronouns are me, you, him, her, it, us, you, and them. We use subject pronouns as the subject of a verb. Look at the examples. I like your dress. You are late. He is my friend. It is raining. She is on holiday. We live in England. They come from London. We use object pronouns as the object of a verb. Look at the examples. Can you help me, please? I can help you. She doesn't know him. Mary saw her in town today. We didn't wash it yesterday. We saw them yesterday, but they didn't see us. And after prepositions. My mom is waiting for me. I'll get it for you. Give it to him. Why are you looking at her? Don't take it from us. I gave it to them. Now let's see possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives in English are my, your, his, her, its, our, your, and their. We use possessive adjectives to show something belongs to somebody. My car is very old. How old is your sister? He broke his arm. She is washing her hair. His tail is very long. That's our house. Their car is very expensive. Now let's compare personal pronoun it and possessive adjective its. We use personal pronoun it instead of a place, object, or animal so that we don't repeat the name of the noun. Look at the examples. Don't eat the cheese. It smells terrible. Did you see my phone? I can't find it anywhere. We use the possessive adjective its to indicate that something belongs to an animal or a place. Look at the examples. Every house in street has got its own garage. The monkey uses its tail to swing from tree to tree. Let's see more examples. It is a very nice dress. I like its color. Our new car is blue. We bought it last week. Sarah's cat is very cute. It is white and its tail is very long. It has got black and white stripes. Its stripes protect it from predators. Its long neck helps it to reach the high leaves on the trees. Now we will go on with models: must, should, have to, and need to. Let's start with must and mustn't. We use must and mustn't to express obligation and duty. For example, you must listen to your teacher carefully. You must be 18 and older to drive a car. And we use must and mustn't to express very strong advice. You must see a doctor. I strongly advise you to. You must drink more water to be healthy. And we use must and mustn't to express prohibition. You mustn't park here. You aren't allowed to. It's against the rules. You mustn't eat or drink in the library. You must raise your hand to speak. You must listen to the teacher. You mustn't sleep in class. You mustn't forget your homework. Should and shouldn't. We use should and shouldn't to give somebody advice or say what you think is the right thing to do. He has got a toothache. He should go to the dentist. The weather is rainy. You should take your umbrella. Her room is cold. She should not open windows. Jack is fat. He shouldn't eat many hamburgers. You should study hard if you want to get better marks. James works very long hours. He should talk to his boss. Sally has a headache. She shouldn't come to our party. William shouldn't drive too fast. It's dangerous. Have to, don't have to. We use have to express obligation and necessity. Look at the examples. My brothers have to wear a suit and a tie. Sarah broke her arm, so she has to go to the hospital. And we use don't or doesn't have to express lack of obligation and necessity. Look at the examples. James doesn't have to go to work today. It's Sunday. You don't have to bring a camera. I have one. Now let's see more examples. I have to be at school at 8 o'clock before the first lesson starts. Sally has to wear a uniform for school. I don't have to go to work on Saturdays. She doesn't have to get up early on Sundays. Now, we have need to, needn't, or don't need to. We use need to express necessity. It is necessary to do something. I need to see a doctor because I'm ill. You need to work harder from now on because your marks are very low. She needs to eat more healthy food to lose weight. Let's see more examples. Come with me. I need to show you something. We need to go to the supermarket to buy some eggs. Needn't or don't or doesn't need to are used in order to say that someone doesn't have to do something or shouldn't do something. Lack of obligation. I don't need to buy a new dress for the party because I have one. You needn't wear your school uniform at the weekends. She doesn't need to do her homework today because tomorrow is Sunday. Sam doesn't need to buy a new notebook. He can use his old notebook. Let's see more examples. She doesn't need to study today because her exam is next week. You needn't lend me any money. I have enough. Now let's practice. Read the sentences carefully and choose the correct answer. Number 1. You shouldn't or don't have to eat so much fast food. It's bad for your health. Here, there is advice. So we will say, you shouldn't eat so much fast food. It's bad for your health. Number 2. You mustn't or don't need to make fires in the forest. There is prohibition here. So we say, you mustn't make fires in the forest. Number 3. The police officers mustn't or must wear a uniform. This is an obligation. The police officers must wear a uniform. Number 4. Sam doesn't have to or shouldn't wear a helmet at work. There is no danger. This is lack of obligation or necessity. We say Sam doesn't have to wear a helmet at work. Number 5. You needn't or you have to bring your tracksuits for your PE classes. Yes, you have to bring your tracksuits. And the last question. We mustn't or we don't have to go to school at weekends. Again, this is lack of obligation. So we say we don't have to go to school at weekends. This is the end of our lesson. Thank you for watching.